Could blood tests finally solve the mystery at the Bannister Federal Complex? In response to our investigation, scientists now plan to test former workers for a rare disease. Investigator Russ Vatasik's been uncovering the story for 8 months now. You're here with the very latest. Russ.
Mark, we want to warn you, a couple of the images you're about to see are pretty graphic. They're showing the effects of a rare condition called sarcoidosis. And today, government officials announced tests to determine whether cases of sarcoidosis at Bannister could actually be misdiagnoses of another, even rarer illness. They'll be doing blood tests on sarcoidosis patients like Ron Proctor, who has the lung power to walk only because of intensive steroid treatments.
When they initially diagnosed me, like I said, I couldn't walk from here to you without being completely out of breath.
Proctor says when doctors reviewed his x-rays, they found scarred, deteriorating lungs with lesions responsible for debilitating pain.
It's just like somebody just is reached inside you and just started to squeeze. And it's just, the pressure just constantly squeezing.
This Loyola University image shows a healthy lung compared to a lung decimated by sarcoidosis. Out of the hundreds of sick current and former workers our investigation has identified at Bannister Federal Complex, dozens have breathing conditions or lung disease. We've identified 10 workers reporting sarcoidosis. Doctors say the chest pain, dry coughs, wheezing, night sweats, and skin disorders of sarcoidosis are almost identical to an even rare condition called beryllium disease. That's what they'll be testing for. Beryllium disease is caused by exposure to the toxic metal beryllium, which is used at the complex to make parts for nuclear bombs.
I asked them to expand a few months ago to discuss this issue that you raised about sarcoidosis and the link with chronic beryllium disease.
Regional Administrator Jason Klum hopes blood tests planned in about a month will provide answers.
Because people are suspicious, we need to explore that.
Are you suspicious?
I worry that I worry that people worry. I actually feel very comfortable here.
Klum says current environmental tests indicate no unusual health risks. Proctor's prognosis is not good.
Probably a double lung transplant. At some point, if it doesn't kill me first.
He wants answers. One of the reasons that officials are concerned is because the documents that our investigation uncovered with trace amounts of beryllium on the GSA side of the complex. Now, just across the way from those GSA workers on the Honeywell side of the plant, there have been about 80 employees diagnosed with beryllium sensitivity and about a dozen, according to officials there, with beryllium disease.
Wow. This gets more complicated each time we hear from you, but it gets deeper and deeper, and we look forward to the next report.
I anticipate a lot more.
All right, hopefully they get answers. That's the most important thing. Thanks, Russ.